الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقالوا كونوا هودا أو نصارى تهتدوا قل بل ملة إبراهيم حنيفا وما كان من المشركين. And they say, be Jews or Christians, then you will be guided. Say to them, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, nay, we follow only the religion of Abraham, Hanif, Islamic monotheism, to worship none but Allah alone, and he was not of al mushrikun, those who worshipped others along with Allah. See chapter 2, verse 105. Footnote number 1. Verse chapter 2, verse 135. Narration about Zayd bin Amr bin Nufail. Narrated Abdullah bin Umar radiallahu anhuma, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam met Zayd bin Amr bin Nufail in the bottom of the valley of Balda before the descent of any divine revelation to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. A meal was presented to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but he refused to eat from it. Then it was presented to Zayd, who said, I do not eat anything which you slaughter on your nusub, in the name of your idols, etc. I eat only those meat on which Allah's name has been mentioned at the time of their slaughtering. Zayd bin Amr used to criticize the way Quraysh used to slaughter their animals and used to say Allah has created the sheep and he has sent the water for it from the sky and he has ground the grass for it from the earth, yet you slaughter it in others than the name of Allah. He used to say so, for he rejected that practice and considered it as something abominable. Narrated Ibn Umar radiallahu anhuma, Zayd bin Amr bin Nufail went to Sham, the region comprising Syria, Lebanon, Palestine, and Jordan, and caring about a true religion to follow. He met a Jewish religious scholar and asked him about their religion. He said, I intend to embrace your religion, so tell me something about it. The Jew said, you will not embrace our religion unless you receive your share of Allah's anger. Zayd said, I do not run except from Allah's anger, and I will never be a bit of it if I have the power to avoid it. Can you tell me of some other religion? He said, I do not know any other religion except Hanif, Islamic monotheism. Zayd inquired, what is Hanif? He said, Hanif is the religion of the Prophet Abraham alayhi salam. He was neither a Jew nor a Christian, and he used to worship none but Allah alone, Islamic monotheism. Then Zayd went out and met a Christian religious scholar and told him the same, told him the same as before. The Christian said, you will not embrace our religion unless you get a share of Allah's curse. Zayd replied, I do not run except from Allah's curse, and I will never bear any of Allah's curse and His anger if I have the power to avoid them. Will you tell me of some other religion? He replied, I do not know any other religion except Hanif, Islamic monotheism. Zayd inquired, what is Hanif? He replied, Hanif is the religion of the Prophet Ibrahim. Abraham alayhi salam, he was neither a Jew nor a Christian, and he used to worship none but Allah alone, Islamic monotheism. When Zayd heard their statement about the religion of Abraham, he left that place, and when he came out, he raised both his hands and said, O Allah, I make you my witness that I am on the religion of Abraham. Narrated Asma bint Abi Bakr radiallahu anhuma, I saw Zayd bin Amr bin Nufail standing with his back against the Kaaba and saying, O people of Quraysh, by Allah, none amongst you is on the religion of Abraham, except me. She added, he, Zayd, used to preserve the lives of little girls. If somebody wanted to kill his daughter, he would say to him, do not kill her, for I will feed her on your behalf. So he would take her, and when she grew up nicely, he would say to her father, now if you will wish, I will give her to you, and if you will wish, I will feed her on your behalf. Sahih Al Bukhari, volume 5, hadith number 169. Nusub. See the glossary. See the glossary, chapter 2, verse 139. Narrated Al Mughira bin Shoba. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to pray so much that his feet used to become edematous or swollen, and when he was asked as to why he prays so much, he would say, "Shall I not be a thankful slave to Allah?" Sahih Al Bukhari, Volume 8, Hadith number 478. Narrated Aisha radiallahu anha, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Do good deeds properly, sincerely, and moderately, and receive good news, because one's good deeds will not make him enter paradise." They asked, "Even you, O Allah's Messenger?" He said, "Even I, unless and until Allah protects or covers me with His pardon and His mercy." Sahih Al Bukhari, Volume 8, Hadith number 474. Narrated Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "If I had gold equal to the mountain of Uhud, it would not please me that anything of it should remain with me after three nights. I would spend all of it in Allah's cause, except what I would keep for repaying debts." Sahih al Bukhari, Volume 8, Hadith number 452. Narrated Abdullah radiallahu anhu, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Who among you considers the wealth of his heirs dearer to him than his own health, own wealth?" They replied, "O Allah's Messenger, there is none among us but loves his own wealth more." The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "So his wealth is whatever he spends in Allah's cause during his life on good deeds, while the wealth of his heirs is whatever he leaves after his death." Sahih al Bukhari, Volume 8, Hadith number 449. Narrated Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, while a dog was going round a well and was about to die of thirst, and Israeli prostitutes saw it and took off her shoes and watered it. So Allah forgave her because of that good deed. Sahih al Bukhari, Volume 4, Hadith number 673.